The annual Windhoek Industrial and Agricultural Show will kickstart on the 26th of September, ending on the 4th of October. The Windhoek Show Society has spent approximately $2 million Namibian in its efforts to present itself as a young, versatile, multi-purpose area, welcoming all sorts of visitors.
As you know, the upgrade process had to be undertaken over several years. The extent of the refurbishment was of such magnitude that it could not be done in one season. But since the last show, we concentrated predominantly, first of all, to address areas that have been identified as those of concern, not only to exhibitors but also to visitors. This year, we hope to have completed an entire system of street lighting network that basically lights up all the entire area. Between the hall I or the T&N Mobile Hall and the merry-go-round, people for a long time now mentioned that that was an area that required better lighting. We also continued with looking at more relaxation areas. The grounds are very big, and one must have understanding that people cannot walk through the show in one go. People always need to take a break. Break means you would sit down, you socialize, etc. And we felt in the past we definitely had a need for more socializing areas. And during the year, at the beginning of the year, we then concluded a very good deal with Gondwana Lodges, who we assigned the Hall K and the previous poultry hall, combined them, and that has become now an incredible venue for eating, socializing, just relaxing, part of our food, what we would call the food avenue. And with the existing places that have been there or that were created previously, we believe this will be an area that can host between 700 and 1,000 people at any time. We have also decided to focus our attention on integrating the agricultural side and the commercial side by facilitating the movement of visitors as well as exhibitors between these two sections. Predominantly, we had the impression that the agricultural side had almost an independent show running concurrently to the commercial show, which of course should not be the case. And we felt that one of the reasons why this very almost clear-cut division evolved was, firstly, the agricultural show starts very early every morning, as from 7 o'clock. The exhibitors there start adjudicating, as well as visitors that then want to join can join that area of the showgrounds, whilst it is closed off from the commercial side. Only from 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock respectively, whether it is weekdays or over weekends, will then the gates open between these two sectors. Now that created a natural barrier, and to overcome that, we felt that it was now high time where we establish a much easier route for migration between these two sectors, and we are very excited of what has transpired there. All our halls have now been painted in a neutral uniform, but a color that does present almost a professional look about the grounds, augmenting that what was done previously, with the upgrades of the roads, the stands, the cleaning up of areas, taking old structures from being commissioned further, and also expanding on what we would like to do more and more in future, creating permanent showrooms.